Snow kind of winding down right towards the end of our show here, so that's a good thing for those who want to head out and about today before the big game. Of course, we do have live team coverage for you. We have 4 reporters spread across the region, including our 2 meteorologists here, Pamela Gardner and Chief Meteorologist Pete Bouchard. Pete.
That's right. We're talking about the snowfall amounts across southern New Hampshire. We did pretty well from Plastow all the way to Nashua, about 6 inches of snow. We had 8 inches reported in Rye, and that's near Portsmouth, and Gloucester 6.5. So we had a little ocean effect here. Bourne, some of that might have gotten down to you too, 6.5 inches there. Watertown 3.5. Oh, the have-nots. Yes, from Watertown out to Framingham. What happened to our storm? What happened to our storm? Well, we had a little bit of dry air intruding in the middle of the atmosphere. You know, we talk about saturation at the low levels. When the air is saturated, you can make it rain or precipitate. We need that through the whole column, way up, thousands of feet. And we had the dry punch of air and a certain level in the atmosphere that ruined everything. Essentially, it ruined everything because we could have had all those big snowfall amounts Metro West. I don't know if people are crying or not. I mean, you know, some people are like, good, I didn't get 5 to 8 inches. I got 3.5, but still, we have something to move here, and we're all doing it now, and we're getting rid of it, and this is the last band of snow that we'll be seeing. Pamela's here with more.
I'm not crying.
Yeah, right.
I'm okay. Yeah, we were looking at what happened, and we did look back at some of the guidance, but, you know, we did have some of that dry air that did cut down totals in hindsight. Columns and needles, we did see that hint, and so that's why we didn't kind of latch onto the higher totals that some folks were talking about with the snow maps. But regardless, the columns and needles were very pretty, something different versus the dendrites. Now, the dendrites are what we're used to seeing, the picturesque stuff with those 6 points, and they're very dry and they fluff up very, very efficiently. The columns and needles compact a bit because of the dry air. There's less humidity aloft, and so that all went into account, and therefore you picked up 3 to 4 inches of snow across Berry Hill and Upton, Massachusetts. Thanks, Art, for sending in that photo across Dedham. David sent me this picture, and it was a pretty snow. We didn't have anything in terms of damaging wind or coastal flooding, and across parts of New England, we did indeed see some higher snow totals, 9.7 across Baldwin, Maine, Landgrove, Vermont, 12.5, and Seymour, Connecticut, 5 inches of snow. Coming up, we'll have your 10-day.
All right, Pamela, thank you so much. We turn now to Andover, where crews across the Merrimack Valley, they've been working to clear the snow. NBC 10's Matt Fortin, he has been live there all morning long. Matt, what's it looking like right now? It's a little brighter out there.
Yeah, you absolutely nailed the nail on the head, Jeff. The sky is suddenly blue, and the clouds are clearing, and the snow is stopping, and it's almost feeling like it didn't happen, except there is snow everywhere still. But right now, the name of the game, I think, is getting businesses open and ready. So we're seeing a lot of plowing, a lot of shoveling right now in the parking lots of hotels and restaurants, because a lot of these main roads, that was obviously the priority when we started off in the morning. We're right by 93, so that has cleared out too. We've been looking at kind of the consistency of the snow. It's pretty fluffy, so it shouldn't be too hard to shovel. Not great for snowballs, not great for snowmen. But I did try it. It is pretty good for snow angels. So I'm going to make a snow angel to demonstrate. It's perfect. It's fluffy. You don't feel too wet after. And you can make yourself a snow angel. How did it come out, Anthony? Oh, that one's pretty good, actually. You know what? The last time I made a snow angel was also on air when we were covering the snow in South Carolina. That one's better, though, I think. Anyways, guys, things are clearing up here in Andover. The roads are clearing up, so seems like a great day to get out, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the snow, and you can do so safely, it seems like, starting pretty soon. We're now live in Andover. Matt Fortin, NBC 10 Boston.
I don't know who's having more fun. Is it Matt or Oscar out there?
Or John.
Or John. I mean, between the three of them. Thank you, all of you, for that fantastic coverage. All right, go get warm, Matt. Here's a quick live look over Wachusett Mountain in Westminster. Now this is more packed, too. Jeff, you were there not too long ago. I know you like going there.
That place can be very busy, and of course it's going to be today because the conditions are so good.
Oh, yeah, it just is perfect. But you know what else is perfect? A little snow in Fitchburg, right? Why not? It's not skiing, but look, you can make the most of it. NBC 10's Aaron Logan, they're tracking the conditions there. So how's it looking now at this hour, Aaron?
It's looking sunny. It's looking like a beautiful Sunday morning. Although, you guys, before I get into the scene here, I'm kind of jealous. I wasn't able to make any snow angels or do any shoveling here. But they did get 5.5 inches of snow in Fitchburg, which is definitely a considerable amount for what was expected. But people here are just taking it all in. They know that in this neck of the woods, you got to hope for prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. because you never know what you're going to get. Now, Duncan is open, businesses are open, people have been doing a really good job plowing the roads. Earlier this morning, we were just the next town over in neighboring Leominster, and it's reported there that the city got about 3.5 inches of snow. Though it did seem to be a bit of a more there from what we noticed, and the mayor there agreed. Now, Mayor Mazzarella is the longest-serving mayor in Massachusetts. He considers himself a bit of a weather expert after dealing with all these winters, 32 years in a row of storm preparations and cleanup. He says the city's Department of Works was prepared for about a foot of snow. In fact, he's out with his own private snowplow truck lending a helping hand. Now, it must be the theme this morning, because wait until you hear what this man here in Fitchburg is doing this morning.
Now on my way to go shovel out my boss.
That's very nice. How far are you walking?
All the way to Leominster.
You're walking all the way to Leominster. Where's your car?
Pretty much just in the shop right now.
That's a dedicated employee. Okay, I don't know if I would walk. That's about 3 miles or so. I don't know if I'd walk that far in the snow or even these slushy roads for anyone. What do you guys think? That's a dedicated employee.
Oh my goodness. Count his
really?
I don't know.
He said his car's in the shop and he's going to go dig his boss out.
Yeah, I thought he was kidding too. Man, that's a long way to go.
Aaron, you found a gem right there.
Unbelievable.
Thank you for your coverage so much. Said you found a gem. That guy is truly quite a star there.
Incredible. Another gem we have this morning here.
Yeah, this man's been very busy. Oscar Margain hanging out in Worcester, showing us everything from the conditions on the road to how to relax on a bank of snow comfortably. So, Oscar, what are you looking at right now?
Hey guys, I'm looking at a quite different scene right here compared to the last live shot we did. The sun is out, the wind has died down. I took off my gloves. I mean, it's a lot more enjoyable, and that's why you're seeing higher temperatures and some snow melting. Just a half an hour ago, that had a whole layer of snow here, and that's been cleared thanks to the plows who have been making the rounds. And we came over here to Green Hill Park to try to find more people, see if anybody was having fun. That's what I'm here for. Obviously giving you some information and conditions, but also to play, right? To go down on a hill. We only found one family. Take a look at this video right here. They brought their kids, and they wanted to make sure that they took advantage of the fresh layer of snow. The family brought 2 sleds, one old school sled and another sled that they made themselves at home. Take a listen.
So this is like an old school speedway sled, and that one my dad made from scraps in the garage. This is fantastic. Yeah, we woke up, this little guy saw the white outside, and everybody's really happy.
All right, so I'm trying this one more time because I had so much fun the first go around. Let's do this again, yeah! And maybe a couple more times before we leave. Guys, this is how it is here in Worcester. Back to you.
He's getting good at it now.
Yeah, oh my goodness. All right, Oscar, thank you so much. I want to remind folks, too, there's a parking ban there. What a day. We're going to round out our coverage here with NBC 10's John Maroney in Boston. The shovel is back, John. What you cooking up?
Lauren, the snow has stopped pretty much, just a little bit, but certainly nothing like it was earlier this morning. I'd say they received between 3 and 5 inches. Not very good at estimating, but 3 and 5 inches of snow. Now the work begins, of course, to remove it from the sidewalks, around hydrants. Good advice if you live near one on your street, get out there and dig it out. But it's not all work and no play. We've run by the public garden all morning long, and as you can see, folks are starting to make their way out and check out the snow, see how things are going on. Crews have been in there really since we've been here, trying to deal with the roads, walkways, so that people can get in and enjoy themselves. We spoke with a woman down there. You might be able to see, if you shoot down there, Alex, a little bit, is the Make Way for Ducklings statue. They're starting to put some decorations on it for a walk that's taking place. We were also across the street at the Common earlier this morning, and I can tell you personally, the conditions for sledding are perfect.
This is our first time this year. Lots of snow. It's really good and soft, but it's like hard to make snowballs out of.
Nice! Whoa, watch out there, dog! Sorry. Oh, sorry, my friend. Sorry. Great ride. Go back live. That dog survived, by the way. In terms of the snow and slush, it's starting to build up, which is a good sign. Although when it starts to get cold, that could be a problem. Well, I'm in Boston. John Maroney, NBC.
I'm just glad John is in one piece.
John is in one Guys, we have some of the best teams.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much. All right, as the storm rolls through greater Boston, expect some delays for changes on the MBTA, specifically buses and trains. Riders, you are encouraged to subscribe to the T's text or email alerts. You can always follow them on X as well. Crews are working to clear ice and snow, as we've been showing you all morning. Commuters continue to just exercise some caution on those platforms and bus stops over the next few days.
All right, with all the snow forecasted, now time to download the NBC 10 Boston app, because we have more storms on the way, folks, for this week. So if you're not by a TV, or if you lose power, of course, all you need to do is scan that QR code right there on your screen.